Hi lovely air signs, Jenny here from Joy Energy Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is an intuitive guided reading for the week of July the 10th right through to the 16th, and I hope you enjoy it. I've done all the shuffling here, and then you're going to get individual messages from Kyle Gray, Ancestors and Angels Oracle messages, and a message from the Magic of Nature Spirit cards from Belinda Patton, another Kiwi, and a message from the Angel Whispers. So the timestamps will be below in the description, okay? So let's begin. What do we need to know this week? Well, you start off with July, we're starting with July the 10th, that's a 1. So if you've got a 10 or a 1 in your chart, you can tend to overthink things, but you are a leader and you do things your own way and you do things uniquely. You are a problem solver. This goes through to the 16th, so if you've got a 16 or a 7 in your chart, you like learning. You'll always be learning. You'll never have many friends in your life because you're quite discerning, and the friends that you've got, you're very, very loyal to, and they'll be with you for your whole life. Okay? So, some of you have got some sort of situation that's been worrying you or been on your mind and making you quite exhausted is now coming to an end. So here you've got the 10 of Wands. That's where you can be quite exhausted. You could even end up with a sore back. But this is a card where you're going to now reap the rewards from all your hard work. It's like the harvest is coming in now. So you're going to reap that reward, and then that's the end of it. This is like endings and new beginnings. So it's interesting because you've got these three cards next to each other. Some of you may be moving. 9s and 10s can sometimes represent moving as well. So you've got the 9 and the 10 there. This is where you are reaping the rewards and you're thinking, oh God, what next now? I'm over it. For some of you, this can be some sort of traumatic situation you've been in too, where you've had scars and things have gone wrong. But that situation is finished. It's over. And that's going to bring about the ending of the overthinking and the worrying. This is where you haven't been able to work out what you want to do because you're knackered, you're so tired, and then you're pausing, what will I do? Overthinking everything too. Finished, ended, ending this week. Okay, that's the end of it, which now they're saying, now you can learn. You've got the Hierophant. This is all about hope and faith. Have faith and hope and keep learning. This is about you guys tuning into your higher self, tuning into the ethereal knowledge, learning about the way the spiritual world works on the earth, that sort of thing, and also having faith. And this is blessings too from above for all of your relationships. And then you've got a celebration. So you've got a birthday or something like that, celebrating with people that you're close to. Could be colleagues, could be family, could be friends. And then at home, you've got everything, or in your life, the 4 of Pentacles. You've got everything balanced. It's like you've got your checklists. You might be working or you might be at home, but you're feeling safe and secure about what you're doing. But this is a card where you're holding on to things too tightly. You're not wanting to share or you're not wanting to go out. It's a card of being a bit trapped, but you've trapped yourself like that because that's how you want things to be, because it's a control thing. But this is a reminder, get out and have some fun, okay? Then you've got 2 3s here, and I always feel that 3s are about having fun, doing creative things. So you've got the 3 of Pentacles. So this card is about you might be doing something creative that's going to bring in money, or this is about working in a team, not having to do things on your own, and it's going to bring about a new sense of security, reaping the rewards. It can be bringing in money. You could be being creative with your money. You could be an artist, or you could be starting to write something and it's going to bring in money as well. But it's not necessarily doing things on your own. This is about working with others to make yourself feel secure as well, but it's going to bring in good rewards. You've got the Moon card following it. So when you're dealing with these other people, it's going to make your emotions go a bit like this, up and down. But just know that this is a cycle that you're going through, and everything below the sea still ticks along perfectly right. This can be when your emotions are feeling quite overwhelmed. You've got your fingers in lots of pies. 3s can represent a lot of unfinished jobs too, like a lot of projects on the go and not finishing any of them. But this card, the Moon card, is all about following your own guidance, breaking through any illusions or disillusions you've got about certain situations or what you're doing. You may be losing sleep, but while your emotions are like this is a time of, I always see it as great innovation. Your intuition is great, or your gut instinct, whatever you want to call it. So follow your instinct and follow what you feel is right for you. Break through any illusions you've got about certain situations. You can do it, okay? Because yes, excuse me, I need a drink of water. Excuse me. Been talking too much. Okay, this is where you've got your guard up, you're trying to make your mind up, somebody in spirit is looking after you and guiding you, somebody who's passed on. Some of you are waiting for a decision to be made. It could be a court order or something like that, but others of you are making that decision yourself, but you're, is it the right thing? I'm not too sure. But once you do that, once you make your mind up, it's a weight off your shoulders. So when you've got these decisions to make, or when you're overthinking, I always say write down the pros and cons of your choices. It jumps out at you then off the paper. But right next to it is that Seven of Swords. So this is a card of overcoming fears, false emotion appearing real. She's been lied to, cheated on, told all sorts of wrong things to, had bad luck in her work, or you've been let down a lot in the past. This is about stuff you lot. I'm moving off to calmer waters now. So this is where you could be changing the way you look at things. Well, you will be changing the way you look at things. But for some of you, it's changing jobs, changing home, changing addresses. But for most of you, you're moving forward to calmer waters because you can see clearly now what you want. You've learnt from the past and you're now taking that knowledge with you and you're moving forward. And I think that's wonderful. And then you're weighing up the options. So you're weighing up your options with the Two of Swords, thinking about what what am I going to do? Is this the right thing? And then you've got the Two of Pentacles. So that's rising above everything, juggling everything. You're weighing up your options. You're weighing up, what do I want to spend my money on? Here in New Zealand, Kmart warehouse. That's only for some of you. For the rest of you, it's like weighing up your options. What do I spend my money on? What makes me feel safe and secure? You might be living in a bit of a juggling act for a little while, but it's going to make you feel happy. So make sure you spend it on something that makes you happy. And then you've got wonderful new beginnings. The world's your oyster. You're entering now into a new chapter in your life. You're leaving your old life behind, or the old way that things were, and moving forward to the new. You've earned your angel wings, and actually what you've got here too is that you've got balance coming back into your life. So you are leaving behind an old chapter in your life and entering into a new chapter. So there's going to be lots of options for you. You are being guided. Look at all the lovely, lovely purple light there. Colours. You are being guided from above and you're on the right track. You're entering this new phase in your life, which is going to bring about joy and happiness. You're going to be feeling a lot happier once you're in this new chapter, and I feel it's all happening next week. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about the balance, karmic. What goes around comes around. What you're giving out is coming back to you. So you may be receiving something that's owed to you. Could be some money that's owed to you, or kindness that you've given out is coming back to you. But this is all about you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, and life is coming back to a nice balance for you. So I think this is wonderful. The start of the week where you're wondering, you're dithering, you're tired, you're exhausted, you've been overthinking, finished. The first couple of days, or even on the Monday, that's the end of it. That situation's over. You're now on the right path and doing the right thing, which is great. Okay, Aquarius, what do you need to know this week? What have you got? Oh, Lord, take charge with authority. Woohoo. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. There you go, Aquarius. Take charge with authority. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. And I think where that Seven of Swords, where people have stabbed you in the back before or let you down or talked horrible things about you, you've learnt from that. You've taken that knowledge with you and you'll never let anybody treat you like that again. So you are being strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honoured. If you feel that your kindness or your gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There's no excuse for bad behaviour, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and the might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level for some of you, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Fabulous. Look at strong and brave and bold. That's you guys. And then you've got teaching. It's time to share your wisdom through teaching. You have a vast ocean of experience and talents to share with others, so let it flow. Okay, let it flow. You are a teacher. You can help other people. And you've got life never ends, spirit endures all. So I think that's a reminder that your ancestors or your passed on loved ones are always around you. Okay, Aquarius, have a wonderful, wonderful week. And now, Gemini, what do you need to know? Oh, High Priestess. Oh, she's lovely. She looks quite Egyptian. So, Gemini, harness your mystic power. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. And you've got very soon. Something you've wished for is coming to you now. You've been waiting for ages and your patience is about to pay off. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I wonder what it is. And you got 2 angel messages. Life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not what you haven't, Gemini. Okay? And finding a feather is a sign your guardian angels are by your side. And your loved ones too, I feel. The loved ones that are in spirit will show you a sign. Okay, Gemini, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay, Libra, what do you need to know? Snake. Oh, someone else had this one. I do shuffle them all too. Shed your old skin, Gemini. Cast off the old. Reveal your true colours, talents and gifts to the world. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognised or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all your self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting beliefs and experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognised, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognise your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. That's what this reading's all about too. And then you've got karma. This situation involves a karmic tie. Karma is not always easy, but it is essential to the growth of the soul. Well done. So you guys will know what that is or who it is. And look at both sides of this situation. You do not have to agree, but at least be understanding. So that will resonate with some of you that are going through some sort of disagreement. Okay? Okay, Libra, have a lovely, lovely week. So everybody else, thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate every one of you. And blessings to you all. See you all again. Ka kiri anō. Bye.